After all that talk this week from Pizza Hut talking about how they had a deal that was competing with Wingstop, it made me think about Wingstop. So we did get Wingstop for two reasons. One, to compare, and two, because Wingstop brought back one of my favorite flavors from one of my least favorite teams. Nick's lemon and garlic. Now, if you're from a place outside of the New York City area like I am, they may have a different name for a different basketball team. I think in the LA area, it uses Lakers lemon and garlic, but it is lemon pepper with garlic parm, which if you know somebody at Wingstop or if you ask at some nice places, they will give you. At mine, sometimes they give me a hard time. So whenever they get it, you know, I gotta do my thing with this. But so I got a 10-piece Nick's lemon and garlic meal, which is right here, all drums, well done, like I like. If you like flats, that's cool, bro. I'm not here to discriminate on what your wing preference is. I prefer wings with drums, but I'll eat the flats too. I don't really care. I don't really like their fries, so I want to do something different. So I'm going to try their buffalo ranch fries, which are right here. And then over here, we have their all-in bundle. Now, they have two bundles I said last time. One option you can get, which isn't here, is the boneless meal deal, which is $16.99. I double-checked. Some people said that theirs is different in their area. In mine, it is $16.99. You get 20 boneless wings with 4 different sauces, a large fry, and a drink. Or you can get the all-in bundle, which is what I got, which gets you 16 boneless wings, 2 different sauces, and then you get 6 tenders, which are also 2 different sauces as well. So I got the Nick's lemon garlic on both, hot honey rub over here, and I'm going to try the atomic, which I've had before, but there's some of you that seem to think that atomic is just like the greatest flavor there. I don't think so. I think y'all just trying to be one of them people that's like, oh, I can handle it. It just tastes delicious to me. But I'm going to do it again anyway, just for the banter. Also, with that, we got the fries, but I did the hot honey rub on the fries, extra hot honey rub on that. And then I got some Cajun seasoning, which I'm going to actually mix with the lemon pepper because it gives you hot lemon garlic, which is what I really like. But drop a thumbs up, man. You guys already know the vibes. Let's get into this video. Oh, with the all-in bundle, you also get 3 dips. So I got 2 ranches and a honey mustard. The other ranch is from the boneless or the wing meal, which is $20.99. So if you're a person who doesn't care whether you get boneless or bone-in, I would always opt for boneless because it's much cheaper if you're trying to be more cost-effective. Me personally, I do prefer bone-in, but I've grown to not really like. I think people boneless is overhated because people just want to say, oh, they're not boneless. I agree with you, but they're still, whatever the hell they are, I like them. Like, you know, I think some people be a little food snobbish about it, but I still love y'all. It's all love. We have the Nick's lemon and garlic. This is how they come. I didn't ask for extra seasoning, but this is what is on here. So you have garlic parm and lemon pepper into one. You just combine 2 of my favorite flavors and put it into one. You know, never. I'm going to be mad at that. Ever. Some people don't care for well done. You see that crispy piece right there? That's like what I live for when it comes to my Wingstop. This is Cajun seasoning. Or Cajun sauce, I should say. When I said my top 5 Wingstop flavors, some people were like, how did you leave out Louisiana rub? I didn't. This is Louisiana rub mixed with their hot. That's all it is. It's just both combined into one. That's why I like it, because it gives you the best of both worlds. But that's when it really is good. It's like getting 4 different seasonings in one. And you add that ranch. That's like the ultimate combo to me. Uno mas. They gave me a funny wing. I'm still gonna eat it. If you've never had like this with all 4, so adding hot sauce, Louisiana rub, lemon pepper, garlic parm, crazy sauce combo. I think it's delicious. Let's try the buffalo ranch fries. I feel like they don't give you enough buffalo or ranch on this. Maybe good I got extra though. I think if I order fries from here, they're going to be stuff like this. Like the Voodoo was good, but the Buffalo Ranch is actually pretty good. Again, when you add Wingstop's ranch to anything, turn me up a little bit more though, please. It's going to do you right. And one of the things that Wingstop I think is super underrated is their honey mustard. I feel a lot of people don't talk about it. Their honey mustard's good, man. I usually go backwards, so I'll just dip the fork in, and then I go in for the fry. But I was trying to do it for camera's sake. Yeah, that's hitting. Those might be my new favorite fries at Wingstop. For real. I've been adamant I don't really like their fries. So when you do what you need to do to them, that's a hitter. Diet Coke comes with the meal. The perpetually flat Wingstop Diet Coke. It's always flat. Lemon garlic boneless wing or chicken nugget for all you wing snobs. I love y'all. I say it too. So I'm just joking. Don't get offended. I'm joking. I call them chicken nuggets too. But the big difference between a chicken nugget and a boneless wing. Chicken nuggets are not made from like all white breast meat, whereas the boneless are. So, I mean, semantics wise, Nick calling it boneless wings, I can understand that, but I do think if they just called them like white meat nuggets, people wouldn't complain as much. But there are some people out there going for this hot. That's him. That's him. Yes, the bone-in is better, but I don't mind boneless. Overrated. Little cloth. There are some people out there, though, that really don't like bones. Like, I have a couple of friends that they can't stand bones in food. They won't eat anything on the bone. I don't know what it is, and, you know, is it weird? Like, that's just their thing, so I'm not going to, like, bash them for it, but some people won't even eat steak on the bone. They just don't like the bone part because it... I don't want to get into the logistics, but because it is a bone, if you get what I'm saying, hopefully you do. I didn't even tell you, it's a hot honey rub. There you go. Did you really eat the food if you didn't show it? So there's the hot honey rub. This combo's dangerous. I did this one time because I like wanted to see. And the first time I did it was with buffalo. Like their regular hot. The next time I was like, yo, try it with the Cajun. And it was even better. That underrated honey mustard. Ooh. Hold on. I like that. Let me see something. If you've never tried Wingstop honey mustard, you gotta try it. Gotta try it. Not for real. If you see me looking off to this way, by the way, college football's on. I'm stuck inside again, bro. I said this yesterday, but I'm returning my monitor. I have this big monitor. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in the background. And it's a 57-inch ultra wide, so it's really big. So when I went to process the return, they said, oh, we'll come pick it up. I said, cool. So when they sent the confirmation, it said they'll be here anytime between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. All right. So it's 6:42. They still haven't come. And I was at the point where I'm like, yo, I gotta, like, get some food, but I didn't want to leave and then like have these monitors sitting here this whole time. So, still waiting, bro. So hopefully they come. If not, I'm just have to throw it in the truck and, you know, tell them, listen, I'll drop it off at a UPS location. But it is what it is. We got the tenders, Nick's lemon garlic again. If you can't tell, I really like this flavor. I think that if I made a Wingstop flavor, it would be exactly what I'm doing. So, Cajun lemon pepper garlic. All the above. And I would make it so they'd have to specify. Well done. Don't be undercooking my wings. Don't order my wing flavor and undercook my wings. And then, we got the hot honey rub. Fries. There's just something about these that, I don't know, they don't move me. I do like it with the sauces, but it's not my least favorite thing they have. And another thing, Wingstop. Now we're on the topic. Can y'all bring back them little rolls that y'all had, please? I would rather take a chicken tender and put it on one of them rolls than get a chicken sandwich. Y'all substituted it for that funny bun that y'all got. The bun, just consistency of the bun is not what I need in the bun. I'm just being real. Still love you though. We're toxic. Let's get one more little tender piece. And a honey mustard. Boom. I think this whole thing came out to like 45. It's a lot of food. Obviously, for people who don't know, I give most of this away anyway. But you could easily feed a bunch of people with this. Probably 4 or 5, 6 people. Or like 2 of me. Or if you like me, you know, maybe me and one of y'all, something like that. Let's try a Wingstop Atomic Chicken Tender. A lot of people say that these are really hot. Some of y'all say these are really delicious. I've had them before. It's been a while. I think I ate an entire double atomic chicken sandwich at one point. A while ago. So, I want to see where I stand with these. It'll make you sweat. For sure. I think that of all the places though, like Wingstop, B-dubs, and places like that, it's probably the least hottest. Because the Reapers at B-dubs destroyed me. I did that Reaper challenge. Got way hotter than that. Now these, for people who are like not spicy people, no. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, for me, maybe like a 6. They're hot. But I don't think they're the best flavor at Wingstop. Some of y'all are tripping. I honestly think that you're being more of like, maybe if you do like it, but I don't think that it's like the best flavor. It's, how do I say this? For me, if I was getting like 10 wings, it's hotter than I would want my food. If that makes sense. Like, I am sweating. I'm not like one of those people that is going to sit here and be like, oh, you know, I'm not. They're hot. But I think they're tolerably hot. They're still good, but as far as like the flavor hierarchy, I would say they're like more towards the bottom. They're not something I would get all the time. Somebody in, a few of you actually, in my Chinese food videos I'm doing, where I always say that I want it spicier. When I ask for like General Tso's chicken or What's the other one that made fun? Definitely not that spicy. A lot of times when I get that, it's like a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10 spicy. Whereas that's a 6. I would expect at least a 3, hopefully a 4, or a 5. Like, I'm not asking them to, like, destroy my insides, pause. But at the same time, if I order a spicy dish, it shouldn't be not spicy at all. So, I don't expect every dish to be spicy, but if it says spicy on it, it should be somewhat spicy. And a lot of them, it's like a 1. Some have been like a 2. But I haven't had one yet that's been above that. So, a little disappointing. College football's been really weird this year. I know you see me keep looking off to the side. I think it's the first year in a long time that there hasn't been like a clear dominant team where like most years for the last like hell as far back as I can remember, there's always been a program that this is the team to beat. Going into the season, this is the team to beat as the season progresses. Over the last 20 years, I can go back as far back as I can remember. As a kid, early 2000s, it was Miami, and then it was USC for a long while. And then came the rise. My bad. I just got a text message from UPS, so they're actually coming. So you're going to see like a jump cut. More like my bell's going to ring a little bit, but I'm going to chill until then. You saw the rise of Florida, which was right after the USC. Texas beat USC, and Pete Carroll left. It kind of ended that. Jumped in. It was like the last possible moment, but I'm glad I at least got the box taken care of. Felt bad. It was like a smaller woman, so I helped her. Because I'm not trying to say she couldn't carry it, but the box is, again, 57 inches is tall. It was taller than her, so I said, I had to go out there and do my thing. But anyway, you had the rise of Florida, which turned into the rise of Alabama, which kind of coincided with Clemson being the two premier programs back and forth. You had some other teams sprinkled in there. And then you saw Georgia start to come into the fold recently. And then with this new CFP, how they're doing it, there's just this year, I don't know if any team's going to run the table and be undefeated and say, this is the clear-cut team. I think there's probably, right now, like 8 teams that if they won the national championship, I wouldn't be surprised, which is really cool. And also in my landscape, my alma mater, University of Northern Iowa, has the worst record that I've seen in my lifetime. And it's kind of weird to see. I don't know if people ever talk about this kind of stuff, but as like an alumni, you still check in. Like, I still watch the games. They are on ESPN, believe it or not. If you have like an ESPN, what is it, ESPN Plus or whatever subscription, my school's games are on every week, so I watch almost every week. And as an alum, you want your school to do well and like keep the tradition going, because we were a winning program for forever, and for whatever reason, they're like 2-5 this year, and I don't think they've scored 100 points yet in 7 games, which is like unheard of. So it's been a little tough to watch. And as an alum, like, again, I keep saying as an alum because I'm trying to put it into words. Like, it's like, if you check any former Alabama player, I think Mark Ingram, when they lost to Vanderbilt, went off on Twitter. Like, you just want, like, your school to continue to do well, so you're still cheering them on, but you can't do anything about it. It's a weird thing. Oh, Bama just broke out again. I think he's gonna get caught, though. He got a piano on his back, bro. Nah, he got caught. Big play, though. There's nothing to me more embarrassing than getting walked down. One story and I'll dip. When I was a sophomore in high school, was the only time I ever got walked down. When I say walked down, that means you're gone and you get caught. So when I was a sophomore in high school, I hadn't hit my growth spurt yet. So I was probably about 5'8" and about 200 and 220. So I was like a little bowling ball, bro. I ain't gonna much lie to you. I was kind of husky. We were playing against a school that was like one of the top schools in our area. It was the fourth quarter, and I took a pass out of the backfield. It was like on the, it's till this day, it was like a 91-yard reception, and it's like still my school's record last I checked. But we called a play action pass on our own like 9-yard line, and we were down by like 3, and I caught the pass in a flat. I caught the pass. There was one guy there. I kind of L1'd him and juked, and I took off, and I was gone. Bro. Crowd's going crazy. I'll never forget this, bro. I got to like the 1 yard, like I'm not even joking with you. I got tackled on like the 2 yard line, 1 yard line. I was just running and I slowed up. And I didn't slow up. I ran out of breath. So I got to the goal line and I thought I was in. And I was about to like, you know, put the little like LaDainian Tomlinson finger roll. And it was just whap, somebody just tackled me. And then they gave the ball to my best friend and he scored the winning touchdown, bro. And it was just like a feeling. But it was happy we won. But I was just like, because I knew it was coming in the film room. And I'm not joking with you, that I joined the track team. That sophomore year, I joined the track team because of that. I was like, I need to get faster. I did get faster, but I don't think I ever said that out loud. There's a big reason why I joined the track team. I was like, bro, if I want to play football in college, I'm too slow. I was really too fat, but it was fun. Either way, I'm glad the monitor's out of the way. The Wingstop deal to me is still the best one. This is $22.99. The other one's $16.99. The 22 one feeds more people, but it's mad food for $22. And in this day and age, $20 is like, it's crazy that it's become like affordable because it's kind of expensive, but if you get a Big Mac meal, it's like 13 right now, bro. It's 11 and change. So I would rather pay the 13 or the 20 and get this much food. Again, the 10 with the fries is $20.99 if you get bone-in. Bone-in wings are always more expensive and places place a premium on them. That's every place across the board. But I had to try it. That was delicious, man. Thank y'all for chomping up. Much more of a low-key type of video today. Because, again, I felt like I was just stuck in a crib, bro. I was waiting this whole time. I got a lot done, which is good, but, you know, I wanted to get outside, but it is what it is, man. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.